All right, Joe, so you got another shutout tonight. Must be nice to get finally get another win.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, and the whole team's mentality is it's a big weekend for us coming up here, so it's always exciting to get the first 2 points of the weekend, but you got to hop in the gym, cool down, and then get ready for tomorrow.
It's pretty fair to say, at least in terms of how you look out there, that you have a bit more confidence than you did last season. So during all this time off, what would you say specifically about your game has improved to benefit you and to get the shutout tonight?
I think a lot of it was just kind of, with the time off, you just had such an urge to get back to the rink and be around. And I think one thing that really helped me was, just kind of getting that feeling and that love for the game back again, because, there was kind of some ups and downs, the 2 seasons or 2 years ago. So I just think coming to the rink and enjoying it, I feel like I've taken a lot of pressure off myself, and I'm just going out there having fun and playing.
And the first game of the triple header down, how do you guys prepare for the next 2 games coming up tomorrow against Peterborough and then Sunday against Oshawa?
I think just with the stuff that we did, this game we did really well. We played really well defensively, so I think we're just going to carry that back into our game tomorrow against the Petes. And like I said, getting in the gym, cool down, have fun, enjoying the night. But tomorrow when we wake up, it's back to work.
Awesome. Well, first off, welcome back to Mississauga. Of course, you're just with Hockey Canada at the Capital City Challenge. So, first off, just want to get your thoughts on that. How did you enjoy your time in Ottawa?
Yeah, it was definitely like a great experience for me, and I got to meet a lot of good players in other leagues, and then the games and practices and facilities were really good as well. So it was a great time.
Glad to hear that. And then, like Alex said, welcome back to Mississauga. And I would just like to know, do you think that gives you a little bit more confidence coming into the rest of the season?
Yeah, definitely. Playing with some guys around my age is going to help my confidence, especially going into the big 3-3 we have this weekend. So just excited for it.
So, Luke, we've been talking to a couple of fans around Paramount Farm Food Center, and they think that the trademark name of Misa Saga is a good one. So do you have any future plans of trademarking that potentially?
I think that's a great name, and yeah.
Luke, just overall, how has the adjustment been for you as a rookie? You're not necessarily up like Callum Ritchie levels or anything point-wise, but we've seen some very solid play. I'm sure a lot of confidence gained from the tournament.
Well, yeah, definitely from the tournament I gained confidence, and I'd just say I'd say getting started, it's definitely been an adjustment, but I feel like going forward I'm just going to keep playing my game, playing with speed and using my creativity. So I think just doing that as I go on.
We're seeing almost some fearlessness on your end too, just the way you go to the net. Was that something you displayed a lot in minor midget, or are you having to amplify that a bit now that you're going against a lot bigger guys here?
Well, yeah, definitely. I try to displaying that in minor midget and then continuing as I get to the next level, because as you get to the next level, you have less time and the game gets quicker. So just keep continuing to display that. Yeah.
Well, first off, a win after the last game of that Kingston loss. In terms of what you liked, the pros and cons, what did you see out there from the team?
I liked our compete level. I didn't like the puck management so much. We had a really strong first period. We backed off in the second. In the first 11 minutes, they really took it to us. And then the last 9 minutes of the second, I think the shots, 17-1 for us. Not on net, but attempted shots. So we really started going there. And in the third period, we tried to protect the lead too much, but that's a young, inexperienced group, and we'll learn from it. Our top players have to be better. I thought our bottom 6 forwards today did a real good job. We lost the D, so the 5D that played. Delmaster was a horse again. I thought Bjork Holm was awesome. Callahan was great, and Sharpie and Gordon did what they needed to do. So, yeah, there's a lot of good things to like, and we got to be better. Yeah.
We're seeing Joe, who's clearly not a number 2 anymore. He's a 1B at least.
Yeah.
So, what's it like for you to see that the kinds of results he's showing lately from a guy who's such a nice kid and really puts in a lot of effort?
Yeah, I mean, he works hard and he's well liked by the coaches, well liked by the team. I mean, he's getting rewarded by the by all the things that he's all the work he's put in now, you know, and he's got confidence. The players the team have confidence in him. The coaches have confidence in him, and it's great to see what he's doing. Yeah, back-to-back shutouts against that team. That's not an easy team to play against, so it's great.
And following up to that question, you have two very solid and pretty talented goalies in Joe Ranger and Roman Basler. And how much of an impact have they had in the locker room this season?
Yeah, you know what? They're both real strong character kids, great leaders. You know, I don't know if not too many teams put A's and C's on their goalies, but both those guys are strong character leaders in the room, and their work ethic is great in practice, and it rubs off on all the players in front of them. And both of them are having great years.
You referenced this at the start, just your bottom six showing you a little bit more tonight than your top six. One guy that we don't get to see a whole lot of, but looked impressive tonight was Callum Chisholm.
Yeah.
He seems to be skating a lot faster than you expect a guy that size to do, but what's he been showing you either tonight or recently leading into this game?
Tonight was his best game of the season. He's a strong skater. Obviously, he's a behemoth. You know, he's 6'6", 220. He's built like a rock. So if he can do that every night, then he's going to earn more minutes. So the whole point of it is to get him to play hard up and down the wall, you know, within the rules between the whistles, and try to play in behind their D. But he did a real good job in the D zone tonight on the half wall. And then he was able to impose his size and speed going up the ice and in the offensive zone. So it was great to see, and hopefully he continues that way, and then we can play him more.
I like the dynamic of that second line going with Beck and LeBlanc, obviously very promising rookies that we've spoken about a lot, but also a very experienced operator in Aiden Kruger on that line too. Is there something that Kruger can teach those guys, or just show them through the way he plays?
Yeah, so Prutz has got the experience, obviously, and Beck and Lavoie don't have any experience. Both really high-end, high skill, a lot of speed, and Prutz can kind of calm them down a little bit when we start to run around a little bit, because they have the inexperience comes a little bit of running around in the D zone and through the neutral zone, and you stop defending as well as you should. So Prutz is able to help those guys calm down a little bit and refocus on what they need to do.
Do you know what's going on with Kasper Larsson, and is a timetable for when he's coming back?
Yeah, no, Kasper Larsson got tested today, so
Okay.
we were tested a couple times this week. He was negative. He was negative today again, but we'd already kind of posted the lineup. We told him to stay away. So we'll see what happens.
Now, JR, in terms of this game tonight, and for a majority of the games this past season, the Steelheads have been posting a lot of shots, and in some games have scored more than 5 goals, 6, 7 at times. But for a majority of the season, you guys have posted over 35, 40 shots a night. Would you say that's a testament to the hard work, or would you say the scoring chances, or at least the capitalization on scoring chances, could be a bit better with those high amount of shots every game?
It's a combination of what you're talking about. So as players start to get the experience and the knowledge of how to finish, then they'll start to finish. But they're doing the detail part of it really, really well, generating a lot of possession time in the offensive zone. You saw tonight a few times where we had them really pinned in there, and we're able to move the puck around and get shots through. We've got to do a better job net front and tipping pucks in and picking up the rebounds, and we call them bucket goals. We got to do a better job of that. But more importantly, what I'm more happy about is the amount of shots we don't give up. I think we're lowest in the league on shots against. Not that we play a defensive system, because we don't. But we play hard defensively, and we're hard to play against. So those chances in the offensive zone, as the experience comes along, they'll start to finish a little bit more. So I'm not too concerned about it.
And it's the first game done of a triple header this weekend. What's the key to victory going into tomorrow's game against Peterborough?
Just get focused again on our opponent, and we've got to be a little bit better than we were tonight. They've got some explosive guys up front. So we've got to be prepared for it, and then we don't worry about Sunday's game until after Saturday's game. So,
Was also curious about a potential update for Ty Anselmini. What's his status? Is there a timeline for him?
Yeah, no, it's I guess it's nothing real serious, but yeah, it's just he's got to get better. He was in for therapy again today, and just when he gets better and he passes the strength test, then he's ready to play. But right now, they're not telling me